What if someone owed you money but never paid it?
You take them to court, judge rules in your favor, and they still never pay it. Then what?
Mike and the KSL investigators looked into that question, and it sounds like it's the million-dollar question, Mike.
Yeah, it certainly is. A few months back, if you remember, the KSL investigators looked into the questionable practices of an RV rental business out of Utah County. Well, court records show the judge ordered the business owner to pay her customers thousands of dollars. But a lot of those customers say that money was never paid. Turns out, they're not the only ones.
You know, a lot of things in life are funny. Clowns, yeah, they're pretty funny. Dogs driving cars, very funny. People falling in slow motion, yeah, that is funny. And hey, what about losing thousands of dollars that is rightfully yours with little to absolutely no chance of ever getting it back?
You laugh about that, is it?
I do. I laugh because it's a joke.
Now, the joke Rachel is referring to here is the same joke played on Corey, Leslie, Travis, Dave, Kathleen, Mike, and tens of thousands of others here in Utah. All of them winning their cases in court. All of them owed money. And all of them...
She admitted that she owed it to me.
Just give us our money.
You're not going to get it.
Nothing.
Can't pay me back.
Absolutely nothing.
getting stiffed by the defendants.
Good, the right person won, but it doesn't really feel like it means anything when you can't collect.
And Rachel raises a very interesting point here. Whose job is it to collect her court-ordered $2,600 from delinquent renters? And whose job is it to collect Corey's nearly $6,000 from a faulty boat repair? And whose job is it to collect Leslie $6,400 for a subpar driveway? And whose job is it to collect the thousands owed because of a bad RV rental experience? Well, the answer, in short, to all of those questions...
Oh, I've contacted him over and over and over and over.
...is basically you.
The judge even told me, he says, it's up to you to collect.
That's right, you, the person they refused to pay in the first place.
The more people that I've talked to that have gone to court and have gotten a judgment, there's very few that ever get any results from that judgment.
Now, to see if that statement was true, the KSL investigators went digging through document after document, working with the courts, revealing judgments from the past 9 years. And the fact is, nearly 60% of all civil judgments are not paid and often go unpunished, which means every year, tens of thousands of Utahns go to court and win.
We're not arguing this anymore.
But still come out the loser.
But there's no motivation for him to do anything. He's out nothing. So that's the motor.
Now, the him and he Corey is talking about here is Adam Brewer, owner of Go Jump in a Lake Boat and PWC Repair.
This is all pitting and corrosion.
Corey sued Adam for doing poor work on his boat, and the judge agreed, ruling Adam had to pay close to $6,000. Now, months went by, more than a year went by, and court records show he paid nothing. And in the midst of it all, call after call, text after text, literally harassing Adam to get the money, came up empty.
It got to the point where we just gave up. It's like it's not worth the headache, the drama.
And the reality is, no matter what you do, the money is likely gone.
It's just a fact of life, and always has been, that some people end up not being able to pay their debts.
Mike Bolson is senior attorney for Utah Legal Services and often defends those who contribute to the tens of thousands of unpaid judgments each year. He says you can always take the debtor back to court to get a lien on the property or garnish their wages. But the bigger problem is a lot of people ordered to pay these debts.
They simply have nothing that can be taken.
Are what they call collection proof, meaning they have nothing to give, like being on welfare, making below minimum wage, maybe on disability or Social Security, or paying alimony and child support. Under Utah statute, they are exempt from paying the debt.
Well, if they don't have anything to garnish, and that's usually the end of it. The judgment sits there.
And it sits there, and it sits there, and it sits some more. Now, sitting with tens of thousands of other civil judgments that, when added up,
I didn't believe it till you showed me.
Are anything but small. The proof is in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 figures, 3 commas, and dollar signs at the front, revealing the exact amount of money ruled by Utah judges each year that has gone unpaid. $404 million is hard to imagine. $1.5 billion is mind-blowing.
Didn't realize it was that high. I mean, that's becoming comparable to the United States debt.
Yep, some things in life are funny. But if you ask Rachel, Corey, Leslie, Travis, Dave, Kathleen, Mike, and tens of thousands of others in Utah about their big day in court,
You feel pretty pretty depleted. Like, what a waste.
It appears the joke is on them.
All right, well, just weeks after the KSL investigators got involved here, in 2 of the cases, they got a portion of their money back or should be getting it soon. Leslie Smith with the subpar driveway, she got around $3,000 or roughly half of what she was owed and is waiting for the rest of that money. Also, Corey Gates with the bad boat repair. Well, he got this message from Adam Brewer, who the judge ruled owes him around $6,000. Quote, I have filed for bankruptcy and the judgment is included in it. I'm going to make one offer for a settlement of $1,500 before I do. This is my only offer. For more help collecting on judgment, we have a link to the Utah courts on our website. That is KSL.com.